Fallout 4 is a game rated M by the ESRB. Hello and welcome back to more StephenPlays Fallout 4. On the last episode, we made it back to Sanctuary, and we actually started to turn this into our home. We've done a lot of work on it so far, and honestly, I think things are coming along really well. Now, since last episode, I actually went a little bit further, and I finally got our food situation under control. Please ignore that thing. I got the food situation under control. I planted some more melons and some more gourds as they came up. I also found some wild mutt fruit out in the distance a little bit. I didn't wander very far, but I wandered around to see if I could find some extra stuff. But it wouldn't let me plant it, so maybe there's something different that I don't know about the mutt fruit, but I can't plant, I guess, the wild one I find, which is a little weird, but regardless, it doesn't matter. Now I'm all set on food. Food is at 10. We have adequate everything that I can tell. I've looked over all of your comments that you guys have posted. There's a lot of really, really useful stuff. A lot of you were saying, you know, Stephen, you actually need to talk to the people here, which I planned on doing anyway, but you need to talk to them because they are going to give you quests that you've already more or less done, so it's just going to be free experience. Also, as one final side note, I went ahead and built a bobblehead stand. There was someone that had mentioned that, and I was like, yeah, that sounds good, so I built that and put the perception bobblehead on it. So let's go have a chat with people because we're supposed to be getting some quests from them. It's going to be a little difficult to find everyone, but I'm sure we'll find them. Marcy, hey, how's it going? You want to stand up? Marcy?
Let's trade some things.
Okay, so I can trade her things. I can trade her a pipe pistol or...
What gave you the idea we're friends?
Okay, sorry. Mama Murphy, you got anything to say? Maybe? Mama Murphy?
Mama Murphy.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy is tied to this place.
I used to live here. A long time ago.
But the distant past ain't so distant for you. I saw you leave that icebox. This whole world is like some bad dream you can't wake up from, isn't it? The sight can help you, kid. It always has answers. Just gotta bring me some jet so I can see what it wants to tell you.
You know, for being a crazy old lady drug addict, you actually know a lot more than you probably should, so, don't tell Preston, but here you go.
Here. Already have some.
Like a little kick yourself, huh? This'll do. Now, let me ride the high to where the sight wants to take me. Diamond City holds answers, but they're locked tight. You ask them what they know, but people's hearts are chained up with fear and suspicion. But you find it. You find that heart that's gonna lead you to your boy. Oh, it's bright. So bright against the dark alleys it walks. That's what you need to do, kid. Follow the signs to the bright heart. Phew. Wow. That took more out of me than usual. I'm gonna need to rest now, kid.
Okay. You're a fun one.
Mama Murphy.
Got a favor to ask you,
Oh.
kid. I know it's silly, but I need a chair. Something with a nicer fit for these old bones. Can you do that for me?
Can't you just use any chair?
The sight's been real exhausting lately. Got aches and pains. Even when I'm lying down. I know it's odd asking for a fitted chair in this day and age, but it really helped me out, kid.
Sure. Be glad to help.
Thank you.
Build Mama Murphy's chair? Okay, there's an odd request. Oh wait. There you go. Is that it? Mama Murphy's chair. I can apparently build, I can build 94 of them? Probably don't need 94. I guess I'll put it in this room. The first person thing is a little disorienting occasionally, but there we go. I did it. and I'm getting a lot of experience. Also, it was actually during last episode that I leveled up to level 4. It was during, like, while I was scrapping all that stuff, and I did use a perk. I used the perk to get Gun Nut. The reason I got Gun Nut is because then I can start doing mods for the weapons, some of the better mods, and I did. Let me show you quick before I forget. I put some mods on my 10mm pistol. I got the powerful receiver, the long barrel. You can see that it does 27 damage now. And also have my shotgun up to 67 damage, so I'm pretty happy about that. But I need adhesive, so I tagged it in the overworld so we can maybe find some more adhesive. I also decided to name my pistol Baby because it was the first weapon that I ever found, so it was my baby. And then shotgun is called Max because it does max damage. 67 is nothing to shake a stick at. Also, did you find your chair? Good, honey.
Mama Murphy.
Come back later. Need to rest before the sight can help you again.
Okay, well, I'm glad you got your chair. So there's plenty of other people in the area that we need to chat with. Does Marcy just doesn't open up? No, you're not gonna. Okay, well, you do your thing. Codsworth is wandering around here somewhere, so we're gonna find Codsworth. Talk to him. We need to talk to Sturgis. I think the other guy we've already chatted with. He told us about his son, and I think that's all he's gonna say. Yo, Preston.
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
My son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. I've been looking for him.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there, somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
What kind of help do they need?
Sounded like the usual, raiders. You'll have to get all the details when you talk to them.
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
I almost made it to level 6. Oh my god. Why? That's a lot of experience. Holy crap.
You willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
So I started a thing that I already did. I'm gonna level up a lot right now.
Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What we need now is a reliable source of clean water.
Yeah, I took care of that too.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
Great. Thanks again.
It's funny because I'm never leaving him.
Sturgis.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking for some more help, but our food supplies are running low. If we're gonna settle here, we'll need to get some crops established.
Yeah, about that.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
This is ridiculous.
Hey, Sturgis.
Now, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go with this. Trouble is, the more we establish ourselves here, the more of a target we become. What we need is to get some defenses set up. Then maybe Preston will be able to relax a little bit.
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks. It'll make everyone feel more secure here.
One of the options was I've done it. Maybe I should have said that.
Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing we have some defenses set up. It's been a long road. But yeah, I think this is it. Home. Feels good.
What next?
Well, I guess figuring out how to get back to living, instead of just surviving. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls actually come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
Man. We leveled up almost again.
I just want to trade a few things.
So once again, I can give them stuff so they have better weaponry, which is something I should probably do. I'm just not going to do it right now.
Out with those defenses. I've got nothing else I need right now. I think Preston may want to chat, though.
I already talked with Preston. Oh man, you're up here at the defenses. That's perfect, because I need to chat with you.
Some days are harder than others. But even the hard days get easier than the one before.
June? You okay, buddy? Thought he, like, suddenly snapped. Alright. Let's cut ahead to where we can find our good buddy Codsworth. He's the last person we need to talk to before we head back into Concord. I just saw him go by. Codsworth, slow down, buddy. Where'd you go? Hey, man.
Mr. Jones, welcome back, sir. I do hope you were able to find some assistance in Concord.
You could say that. I made a few new friends.
Can't have enough of those these days. I realize that I'm no Mr. Gutsy, but if needed, I'd be honored to accompany you throughout the Commonwealth. Just say the word.
No, not now.
All right, then.
So Codsworth is now available to become a companion. So if Codsworth becomes a companion, he will help me fight. It also means that Wilma gets replaced. And, you know, we may do that at some time in the future. But for right now, I'm going to keep Wilma. We've barely done any fighting at all. And I think it's time that we take Baby here and go on a little date. You also notice that I now have 24 rounds in my clip, which is wonderful. I actually get a chance to have, you know, more ammo. I can hold more ammo in a single clip now, which is really fantastic. And there's still a lot to do. Now, one of the things that I had wanted to know just a few episodes ago, and you guys were very quick to point out, is that the cave that I was looking for is there. I am not crazy. There is a cave in the Red Rocket, or nearby, so we're going to check that out. The other thing is circuitry is extremely rare, and you need circuitry for a few things. And I was told that I could find some circuitry in telephones, and that there's supposed to be a telephone here. The question is, where is the telephone? A lot of different crap here. The other thing is that if we store something here, it's going to be at this workshop, which is not the same workshop. So if we hit transfer, you'll see that we have some stuff here for sure, but it's not all of our stuff. And we have to set up a supply line between them using local leader before we can move that stuff around. You guys have told me all this, by the way, so it's been extremely helpful. A lot of great information. And it's stuff that we want to do, but we don't have local leader at the moment. So it's not something that we're going to bother with. Don't know where that phone is, though. I mean, supposedly there is a phone here. And obviously there's a bunch of junk here, but the junk's not going anywhere. So it's not a huge deal. I don't know where that phone is. Well, it's somewhere, and I guess at some point we'll come across it. We get a chemistry station, and all of this stuff, like, this is all stuff that we can scrap. Because since this is a base, we can go in here and say, oh, you know, this, we want to scrap this, just like we did in Sanctuary. But like I said before, it's going to go to this workshop until further notice. Okay, so unfortunately, even with your directions, I'm not entirely sure where this cave... Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Man, we were close that time before. Get an extinguisher. I don't know what's in here. Mole rat den. Well, this is going to be fun. Alright, Wilma. We're going to be stealthy. We're going to take care of these guys. We don't have a silenced weapon, so only our first shot's going to be stealthy. I got baby here. This is a nasty place. Sneak damage for 2.5, baby. We're under caution. Oh, we're under danger. Oh, God! Good job, Wilma. We leveled up to level 6. Oh, shoot! Doing alright. Doing alright. Hidden again. For how long, I don't know. Where are you at? There more of you? They come up from the ground, man. Just be very careful. Got my gun drawn. Rabid. Got it. That seems dangerous. Takes a little longer to reload with the large magazine, but it's really not a big deal. Mole rat meat, mole rat teeth. Brain fungus. Because it looks like brains, I suppose. We could drink the water, but I'm gonna vote a big ol' no on that one. Got a coffee cup and duct tape, which is adhesive. I marked that, and that's why it's got the little magnifying glass. Flip plate or silver table knife. Gonna take all these things. Don't know if brain fungus is gonna come in handy, but I guess, to be honest, everything comes in handy at some point, so we're gonna take as many supplies as we can. We need to go left with this lock. There we go, got that open.
Nice.
3 grenades and a mine. And what is this? Sting wing barb. Don't know, but we got some wonder glue and we need adhesive. Alright, Wilma, good dog. This was a good stop. I'm glad we came in here. Abraxa cleaner. Just gonna take left leg bones. Now that's gotta count as junk, right? So that's gotta be giving us something. Left leg bones. What does it count as? It counts as bone. Oh, so that's actually a thing. Whatever. Okay. Glowing fungus. There's a lot of random crap that it looks like these mole rats have taken over some period of time. And there's a lot of different things that we can take here. Fungus and crap. What is this? Brain fungus, it's all the same. Yeah, I don't know what we can use this for, but maybe we'll come up with a solution. Once again, all this stuff can be used. I mean, honestly, that's probably the single greatest improvement of Fallout 4 over the predecessors, is that things have a use now. It used to be there was just all this crap which populated the world, which was neat, but it wasn't actually doing anything for you. Like, I can take this broom. The broom is probably heavy and not a great thing to take, but I took it. And the other thing is, coming from the previous Fallout games, you know, you have this idea of, I don't need to take all this crap, and you really have to get rid of that idea, because now there actually is a reason to. Ball peen hammer. Whoa. There is some serious radiation over here. What is this? Mr. Benson, on behalf of the Boston Regional Office, I would like to congratulate you and your team on winning the 2076 Trash Busters Award for the greatest year-to-year waste reduction by a single store. Respect for the environment is an integral part of our corporate image, and we appreciate your innovative efforts in this regard. Sincerely, Gerard Phillips, Vice President, Boston Region. That is funny. That is funny. So they got rid of their waste, but they were just shoving it into this cave. That is funny. But also, I gotta hurry here. I don't have much time because I'm going to start getting a lot of radiation. A fusion core. There's a fusion core in here. And alright, we're out. We're out. You can see there was a big radiation increase going over there, and that affects my max health. Now, if we open the Pip-Boy, see our rads over there, looks like it's almost to 200. And if I'm not mistaken, Radaway removes 300? Pretty sure. Let's go down to Radaway. Radaway gets rid of 300. So I'm just going to wait to use it. I could use it now, but I think I'll hold on to it. Alright, we're pretty good. Anything over here we can take? Glowing fungus. Did we get everything in here? I think we did. There wasn't a lot to it. Beer bottles, Nuka-Cola. I mean, I guess we can use this for the glass. It's so weird to train myself to just pick up all the garbage, but if we can use it, then we can use it. I shouldn't argue it. That's it. That's it, except for the ceiling. There's stuff on the... God, you have to look up, man. If you don't look up, you don't get all this stuff. Once again, I don't even know what all this crap is, but I am taking it with the understanding that maybe at some point it will be useful. These guys are all dead. And back out into the Commonwealth. Okay, well that was something. We got quite a few rads, but we also got some stuff, which I'm pretty excited about. Cool. So how heavy are we right now? 110 of 210. All right, the other place that you guys had pointed out that we should really check out when we get a chance. Where is dog meat? Dog meat. Where are you? Like, I actually can't find you. Where did you go? What is it? What did you find? Talk, trade, cancel, stay. Oh, a baseball bat. Oh, it's a weapon. Yeah, you could beat people to death if you really wanted to. I'm not really a melee guy. I may become one at some point in the adventure. We've already cleaned out this house. Yeah, the thing that you guys were telling me to check out was actually the hole that the Deathclaw climbed out of. I mean, presumably, there will be no more Deathclaws climbing out of there, and we should be good. So I want to check that out for sure, and also maybe just kind of walk around Concord a little more, because we weren't in here very long. We went in one building, and I know a lot of them are you know, closed up. And yes, we did level up. We should probably choose some perks. There's some perks that I know we're going to want, but also it doesn't really hurt you to just hold them. We ended up doing that a lot in Skyrim, actually, so we'll probably continue to hold them. What is that? That's just nothing. Just kind of wandering through. You know, I don't know if we'll end up finding more people or not, or maybe some more houses that we can go into. But eventually we're going to wind up heading into where that sewer was, and go from there. There's a lot of houses here, but there's not really any you can go in. No. The thing is, the world is huge. It's hard to tell how far you can even go in all of these directions. There's something over here. Oh, I thought they were moving. They are not moving. Militia hat, padded blue jacket. Sorry to take your stuff, but I need it. Sorry. But also you're dead, so it's not like you're using it. Man, there's stuff out in the distance. So there's a lot of different stuff to see. So that was one of the Minutemen. I wonder if Preston knows who that is. But also they said just whenever we had talked to Preston, he said that, you know, their ranks had decreased quite rapidly, so that may have been someone they lost in a fight with the Raiders. That actually makes a lot of sense. Nothing in here. Alright. We're kind of circling around Concord. There's got to be some other places to go. Like the windows are out of this place, doesn't it? Does it look like that? Yeah, we can go in this house, whatever it is. What are you, house? Wait, is this the house I was in? No, it's just in the exact same style, so it's confusing. Okay, pork and beans, bobby pin box. Bobby pin box. Yeah, 6 more bobby pins. Nothing around here. Nothing hiding in here. Alright, buddy, let's go upstairs. Shadeless table lamp. I'm gonna take that because there's copper in it. What do we got here? Nuka-Cola bottle. Cap stash, yeah. And a raider. Got a few things here. Not really interested in your armor. Pipe bolt action sniper rifle. Take that though. At some point I'll get set up with a sniper rifle. That'll be sweet. Let's get this thing open. Or not. I don't know how big Concord is, but I know it can't be super huge. Because, like, it has the appearance of being very large. But in actuality, it's really not all that big. It's, a lot of it is you know, blocked off, so you can't actually go in it. So the pier's larger than it actually is. So someone was sniping from up here. I think all the raiders might actually be dead, though, which is really nice, because then we don't really have to worry about them. We can just kind of explore to our heart's content. Don't think anything else is here. Okay, oh. Mentats. What is this? Pulowski Preservation Shelter?
Pulowski, nuclear protection on a budget. Getting hungry? Try a young rat once this whole thing blows over.
What? Yeah, I think I'm gonna exit. Sorry about that. Okay, so I do know how to get over to... Is this the one? Wait. A speakeasy? Huh. I think I found a place we haven't actually been in yet. This is all boarded up. Okay, cool. These are few and far between. We should go in, Wilma. Gotta always be on the ready. There's probably no one here, if I'm completely honest. Maybe some bugs or something like that. But there's a safe. The fan is creepily moving, and I see a corpse in the distance. But otherwise, I think we're gonna be good. Let's see, to the right, to the left. Ah, dang it. Fortunately, we found a lot more bobby pins than we've been using. Got this sucker open.
Got it.
Okay, bottle caps, lightweight raider right leg, pipe revolver rifle. That seems new. Quick calibrated pipe pistol and a stim pack. Mostly interested in that stim pack. I don't really care about the lightweight raider leg. Anything on you, buddy? No, I don't think so. And I'm also going to guess that there's nothing actually... No, there's probably not going to be anybody here. Can't believe I just took that loungewear. Man. He still has his cigar in his mouth. I took it and he shook a little bit. You guys have anything? There's radio, beer bottle. Cigar box. No. Nothing really going on in here. Cigarette machine. I think I'm safe to stand up. Like I said, I believe all the raiders are actually gone from here, which is nice. These things are lightweight, and I'm assuming we can scrap them for something. Camera's probably got something scrappable and nice in it. We can go downstairs or upstairs. I vote we go upstairs. Dear Lord. Okay, there's not going to be anyone in here. I'm really not really concerned. I'm really not really concerned. Antique globe. This is a lot of old crap. A Vault-Tec lunchbox? That was weird. Table, what? Vault-Tec lunchbox at? What is that? Is that miscellaneous? Vault-Tec lunchbox. What does it do? It weighs nothing, has a value of 10. And whenever I opened it up, little fireworks went off. I think it must be like some sort of like Easter egg thing. Like, you know, see if you can find these type thing. And if so, well then we found one. I guess I'm being thorough enough, which is nice. There's a door here we'll come back to. In the meantime, let's check the other rooms. Ooh. Hi there. How are you? You doing okay? Are you with a... This is a mannequin. Oh. Well, you know, hey, man, whatever floats your boat. A comfy pillow. You had some drugs on you. I can take the drugs. Bobby pin, Deathclaw hide, a sweater vest and slacks? Might play dress up later. Radio. Broken lamp, once again, taking those for the copper. Copper seems to be one of those things that's really hard to come by. A machete. And a plunger. There's a lot of machetes. And a skull in the toilet. You know what? I'm not really sure what went down here, but it seems pretty terrible. Day Tripper. Day Tripper. And nothing else. I don't think we've collected Day Tripper yet, but it's another type of drug. Stuff that even if we choose not to use, can probably fetch a good price. Alright. Huh. Wonder what went on here. Why did it need to be locked? Start to get this thing open. There's also a basement that we're going to check. Got it. We're at time on the episode, but I really... There's a fishing rod. I really like making sure that we, you know, if we're in a place and it's small enough and it's only going to take a little extra time, that we, you know, go ahead and check it. Heavy pipe pistol, cutting board, radar right leg, 10mm pistol, some rounds. We have more rounds than I think we'll ever need for this gun. Once again, not really sure why so secretive. The vault or something in here? A safe? Nope. Okay. So down we go. Let's go downstairs. It said keep out. I don't listen to the rules, baby. Patio chair. Looks like there's some sort of turbine generator type thing down here. Tin can. Anything that's sticking out. Economy Wonder Glue. That's good. Duct tape and flip lighter. The tool cases, man. They are good stuff. Otherwise, just looks like garbage. Oh, another toolbox. Cool. Alright. Not a ton of stuff in here, but it was worth checking. And a straw pillow, if you're really into a straw pillow. Okay, with that, I'm actually going to end it here. We did not get quite where I thought we were going to get. I thought we were at least going to get to, the sewer, but that'll have to be next time. And then I actually don't know how much of Concord is left. I have an inkling suspicion that there's probably very, very little left to the Commonwealth. That said, this episode is over. Got a pretty cool view up here. Dogmeat found something. Gosh, okay, fine. What did you find? I'm following you. What'd you find? Please don't tell me you're taking me to the Death Claw. I know, I killed it. What? What'd you find? Is this what you wanted me to find? No. Oh, where are the... Okay, I'm coming. What? Oh. Wow, that was... Okay, you know what? You are a really great ally. You're a really great companion. Also, have I been in here? I guess not. This doesn't look particularly like I've been here before. I guess not. Alright, anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. This episode is going up on Sunday. You will be getting another episode on Wednesday. From now until then, be sure to leave me comments that I could use to... Oh, can I jump that? There's no way I can jump that. That's crazy. No, I'm pretty sure I can't get up there. Leave me comments that will help me for next time. I read all of the comments before recording the next episode. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time for more Stephen Plays Fallout 4.